Comic fans, it's time for that new comic book day haul plus reviews. We're gonna go over the books, we're gonna get into them, and we're gonna do it right after this.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Welcome back. Alright, so we're gonna get into some books. I really didn't read a lot of them. New York Comic Con was last week, then you had C3 this week, plus I had a ton of work. So just did not have a lot of time to get into the books, but I still managed to read a handful of them. But we're gonna go through it. I have some 50 centers, I have some books from last week, and I have this week's books. All right, so let's start off with those 50 centers. All right, so here we go. Just 350 centers. This is 1602 Part 1, part of that Marvel Master Knights collection, right? Or Marvel Knights, not Master Knights, Marvel Knights collection. This is Neil Gaiman, Andy Kubert, and Richard Eisenow. Alright, so that's one. That's issue 1. Then we got issue 2. And then we got issue 3. Alright, those are the 50 centers. Alright, if you guys, just throwing this out there real quick, if you guys did not read the last Amazing Spider-Man series, alright, with where Peter gets stuck with the sins of the Green Goblin, right? Starring Kraven, you know, the son of the original Kraven, and the Queen Goblin, not the Goblin Queen, but the Queen Goblin. You should read that. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. Now, let's get into the books I picked up from this past week, plus books from the other week. First off the bat, we got Venom number 26. Did not read this yet, but this has the Black Widow combining with the symbiote. Gotta read it, see what's happening in there. We got Star Wars, The Mandalorian. This is issue 5. This is a variant. This is the Raza variant, alright? So I got that because it was just a dope cover by. We got the Superior Spider-Man Returns. This is cover A, alright? So I gotta read that. These are all from last week. Undiscovered Country 26. No idea what's going on in this book. I don't want to say fell off, but stopped reading somewhere around issue 14 or 15. So I got a lot of catching up to do on that one. House of Slaughter number 18. This is Alabaster Part 3. Gotta catch up on that. I've really enjoyed this series though. It's been fun. This book is super wavy. I just felt that. It's got like water damage or something. Oh well. Alright. Next up we got Danger Street. This is I think this is book 10. Right? Book 10. So here's another book I gotta catch up on. Book 9 was, issue 9 was, so Danger Street's been really good. Alright, we got Batman and Robin number 2. Cool. And Guardians of the Galaxy number 7 starts off this past week's books, alright? So we got Guardians of the Galaxy number 7. Still gotta read that guy. We got Daredevil number 2. Issue 1 was actually pretty dope. Almost verged, issue 1 almost verged on like horror. In some ways. A little bit. We got Ghost Rider number 19. This is the variant edition, the New Champions variant edition. I believe a lot of these characters aren't actually real or in the Marvel universe yet, right? They're just conceptualized characters. Don't even know if they have names. But I just thought this one was cool, so I picked it up. Always been a fan of the Ghost Rider and all the different iterations of the Ghost Rider. The Last Days of Moon Knight number 28. Gotta read this one. See what's going on in here, right? Moon Knight's supposed to die, so don't want to be left behind on that story. We got Miles Morales Spider-Man number 11. Gotta read this one. Alright, here's the book I read. The Amazing Spider-Man 35. They finally got the sins out of Peter. Alright, a lot of books here, so I'm gonna keep it moving. Dope cover by JR. Patrick Gleason did the interiors. He is an amazing Spider-Man artist, alright? So, does a really great job with this. And things are going to change a little bit, alright? We're getting into the gang war. The Goblins' sins are kind of out there now, right? They have a physical manifestation, and we all know Norman has been fighting, to stay sin-free. Will he continue to? I don't know. Read this book, find out. No spoilers. We also got the Amazing Spider-Man homage to that. All right. This is like issue, not 300, but like 301, right? That's when it returns to the red and blue suit. We got Dark Droid Star Wars, issue 39, all right? As you can see, there's a Rancor in the background. Lando and Lobot are running away from it. Lobot's been infected by, the Eternal Spark, which is making robots do crazy robot things. Without spoiling it though, let's say Lobot is still not out of the woods. He's still in trouble in this one, and Landau is mad. And there's also a Han Solo appearance. Doesn't say much, but there's a Han Solo appearance. Sensational She-Hulk #1. This is cover B, I believe. This is the variant edition. This is the Adi Granov after Adi Granov. So he wanted to redo the artwork, I guess, on this. From what I know, like the leg stepping through is a little more detailed, a little bit more 3D. You could tell he's grown as an artist, even though Adi Granov was phenomenal even back when he did this cover, probably 10 years ago. Also, the hair is a little bit longer now on She-Hulk on Jen Walters. Good read. This is not your typical, this is like a day in the life of the She-Hulk type deal, okay? This is not, we're gonna go busting up villains, swinging around the town, or Hulk punching people in the face type book. This is the life of Jen Walters. It's a very comedic comic, all right? So it's got some comedy, and it keeps a lot of what was in the original series, and now it's gonna add to that, all right? So, Sensational She-Hulk, #1. Dope cover. All right, so we got Batman the 608 issue. This is the foil corrected reprint of the Batman Day. It was Batman Day this came out, and I guess there was something too close to an exclusive they had done earlier, so they had to take them back, reprint them. There you go. Dawn of DC Superman #7, all right. Legacy issue number 850. Did not see that. Joshua Williamson working on this book, doing a bang up job. All right, cool cover by Price. Not sure what his first name is, but Superman doing his Superman stuff. This is issue number 850. A lot of him as Clark Kent in this book. But we like it. We like what's happening in there. Last but not least, out of DC, we have Catwoman #58. All right, Catwoman meets up with Batman. Batman, also the Red Hood is in here. Batman's done something really, really shady to Red Hood, all right? And the Red Hood's still trying to recover from that. Also, you have Catwoman and Batman meeting face to face, and let's just say the Batman has never been at his most vulnerable than he was in this issue. Made me go, damn, he's got some issues. Pick it up if you want to see a very vulnerable Batman, and if you want to rekindle and respark that relationship that they had. All right, here we go. Grimm #14. Did not read that. We're in the indies now. And Local Man, issue #6. All right, the Local Man is back. This was a fun series with the first 5 issues when it first came out. Now we're back for the second arc of this story. All right, if you remember, the Local Man takes out, what is it, Third Gen was the name of his team, I believe. Took out a member of the team during a fight of his former team. Anyway, there's I guess a sect or a gang of people who didn't like that happened, all right? There was a cover-up that said, hey, this dude was killed in space fighting aliens, and this group knows the truth, and they're coming after the Local Man. Let's leave it at that. So Local Man, watch your back. There are people coming for you. So, all right, comic fam, fans, thank you for joining me. That was my new comic book day haul plus review. I kind of sped it up a little bit because look at the size of this stack I had to share with you, and I still got to get to the reading. Got to get the reading done, right? It's Monday when I'm recording this, and we have this week's books, the new week of books coming out 2 days from now. So I've got a lot of catching up to do, but I thank you for joining me, all right? So do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to get ready for this week's books. Peace! And if you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and go ahead and throw me a thumbs up, comment down below, and check out the CBC Awards, all right? Your boy here was nominated for 2 awards. Hit up the link. I'll put it down in the description. Get out and vote. And, yeah, this guy can use some votes. All the votes. Peace. What's up, comic fans, and it's time for that new comic book blah, blah. What's up, comic fans? I got to turn off the fan. What's up? Plus review, we're gonna go couple comments.